blocker in Firefox works by running a test that will demonstrate what type of pop-up windows it can block and what types they cannot block. This is important so that you can confirm that your pop-up blocker is working properly. So we are going to go to popuptest.com. So that's www.popuptest.com. And this is a site that will show you how your pop-up blocker is working, if it's working correctly or not. So the first one we're going to be looking at here is the multi-pop-up test. On your Firefox, your pop-up blocker default setting would be that it's turned on. So we're going to test to see is it working properly by clicking on this guy. So what happens is when I click this guy, it's going to go to another page and launch a few pop-up windows. So we'll just see now how it works. I'll click on it there. So pop-up test. Now if you didn't see any pop-up windows, you are probably using a pop-up blocker and it is working. So we now know that our pop-up blocker is working. Now let's just check and see what pop-ups it actually blocks. So we're going to go back to the last page, just click the back button there. Now for this we're going to just move over here. Now we're going to click on pop-up test again, multi-pop-up test. This time we're going to we're going to disable our pop-up blocker. So you go to Tools, Options, and then in the Options window go to Content tab, and this guy here, Block Pop-up Window. So untick that guy, and this is going to disable our blocker. Click OK. Now we're going to try and we're going to click on the pop-up test again, multi-pop-up test again. Click on that guy now, and there we go, all the pop-ups coming up. So we'll just see how many it did. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 pop-up windows popped up. I know they actually say there's 10 pop-up windows, but there's only 6 showing. So now that's with your pop-up blocker turned off. Okay, so now we know what kind of windows, pop-up windows, our pop-up blocker in Firefox is stopping or preventing. So let's go back now, and on our way back we get another pop-up window. So our pop-up 2 actually, we're getting them because our pop-up blocker is turned off. So now we're going to go to the next test, which is multi-pop-up test 2. This page launches 4 pop-up windows using different techniques. So we're going to see now what kind of pop-ups they are first before we turn on our pop-up blocker to see if our pop-up blocker will actually stop them. Okay, so we click on it. There's 1, there's 2, 3, I think they mentioned 4, so maybe the other one is on the way back out of the page. I'm not entirely sure about that. So that's the 3 pop-ups. And we see now we go back, and yeah, here we go, there's another pop-up. That's a full page pop-up, so we just close that one now as well. Yeah, so we're back out on the main page again. So now we're going to turn on our pop-up blocker. Tools, Options, Content, and then tick this guy here, block pop-up windows. Click OK. And now we're going to go into this multi-pop-up test again and see is a pop-up blocker working properly. So there you can see our pop-up blocker is working. Now there's another type of pop-up. See this when I hover over page here, this guy pops up. That's a different kind of a pop-up. I will explain that now a little later on. So now let's go back and do another test here. So now let's go back and we'll try one more. So the come and go pop-up test. So now remember, we have our pop-up blocker on, so we should be blocking these. Okay, so we click this guy and we see, yeah, it's blocking. If you didn't see any pop-up windows, you are probably using a pop-up blocker and it is working. So now we'll just go back. There's one type of pop-up that your blocker will not be able to block, and that is this guy, the drop down pop-up. So we're just going to test that now and just see. And click on it and you see it, there it is, it pops up, comes down from above. These pop-ups are not being blocked by our pop-up blocker, and the reason for that is that it's just not powerful enough to stop all the pop-ups. Now I'm going to show you a few pop-ups that your pop-up blocker cannot block. So when you're going along, right, you're reading some text on a website. This is Wikipedia. So I'm just going to show you a few. You're going along here and you're reading along, and then all of a sudden this guy pops up. You're reading again and there's another one popping up. You're just searching through the site and all these windows are popping up. They can be very annoying. So there is a add-on you can get for Firefox, which is very good at stopping these from entering. But you can test them there yourself and see what your pop-up blocker is blocking and not on this popuptest.com. So we're going to close that now and we're going to go to this site. We're going to go and do a search on Google for a thing called AdBlock Plus. So it's an add-on for Firefox. So you just type in AdBlock Plus, click search, and then the first one that comes up is adblockplus.org. Now this is a website that's just has the download for Firefox, but what you need to do is go to the mozilla.org website, which is this guy here, addons.mozilla.org. So this is the official site for Mozilla Firefox. You see add-ons for Firefox are here. So add to Firefox. So if you click on add to Firefox, it'll automatically download it onto your Firefox add-ons folder. So allow. See this guy up here? Just click allow. Add-on is downloaded. Now, install add-ons only from authors whom you trust. So install now, so we know that this is going to be, it's the official site for Firefox, so it's safe to download. So install now. Now once you click install there, add-on plus will be installed after you restart Firefox. So you can restart Firefox then. So that's Firefox restarting. Now we're going to go back to the website where we had the pop-ups in Wikipedia. So we see now, do the pop-up, see these guys reading along here, data, no pop-up. Just move across here and just make sure that we're in the right position. So now none of these are popping up now anymore because we have an add-on. So I'm just going to show you now where those add-ons are in. So go to tools, and here is add-ons here. Click on add-ons, and then you see extensions here. Click on extensions, and now that's where it's downloaded to, is onto your extensions. So that's a new add-on that you have, and you can remove it again if you don't like having all the pop-ups blocked. disable it. So that's how you stop pop-ups from popping up. So thanks for watching.